What's happening, traders? Welcome back to another video, and welcome back to the next part in the My Forex Funds Challenge. This is me from the future. I filmed this video about 2 weeks ago or so. I'm just getting around to editing everything as I've had a bit of a backlog and I've been very busy. But I hope you enjoy this one. It's quite a long video, but there's plenty of trades, plenty of information, plenty of content, and hopefully you get some good stuff from it. So hope you enjoy. Let's get into it. Okay guys, so we've got a nice trade looking here on Swiss franc, and I'm going to show you the reason why we're taking it right now. We've just entered the trade here. Okay, so we're going to work out our TP with a 1-to-1 trade like so. Then we're going to go down to the lower time frames, and we're going to find a place to have our stop, which is going to be just above these highs here. Okay, these highs here, we entered the market just here. And we're going for a trade just above these highs, stop loss just above these highs, which gives us a 2.32 risk to reward. Now the reason why we're taking the trade, pretty simple. As some of you have been following the channel for a while, you'll understand what we're looking at here. But basically we've got overnight highs and lows. Okay, this is the overnight low here, and this is actually on the 1 hour chart. We had a nice looking bit of price action going on here. We had a big impulse down on the 6 o'clock candle. The 7 o'clock candle pushed up, but we actually respected the 6 o'clock candle's high. We then had a big amount of volume pushing down, closing bullish, but closing with a large wick. This next candle pushed up, again respected that candle's high, and now it's broken below that low. I would have ideally liked to have got in just below this low here, but we got in a little bit late down here, but that's fine. We brought our stop down for a 3.7 risk, and we're looking for a 8.6 pip gain here. So let's see how this plays out. Hopefully we can get down here, and that'll be a really nice start to this Wednesday. So we'll see how it goes, and I'll come back in a minute. Alright guys, so actually after looking at my lot size, I've actually entered a second position, a little bit lower than before, okay, which is just here, and we're going to go for our same TP, basically because our risk was only going to be about $18, so I was quite happy to risk a little bit more than that, up to $40, which is less than 1% on the account, with a potential gain of around $85 or so if we hit our first TP down here, which I've drawn out a pretty interesting demand zone, which is not quite halfway, but around the halfway mark. And as you can see, we've just been in this really nice downward trend for a while, and I can see price continuing to the downside, so I'm happy to put the risk up just a little bit. So let's see how it goes, and hopefully we can keep on pushing down. I'll throw the trades up on the screen right now, their current positions. Okay guys, so unfortunately we have lost that trade, well both of those trades, for $50, which is 1% on the account, which isn't bad at all. Okay, we had this really nice price action, which is the reason why I took the trade and why I was confident to take another position. We also had this clean traffic down here with demand zone and some wick fills to come and take out. Unfortunately, that hasn't worked out, and we've taken a loss there. So we're going to let this video keep going today. We're going to see if we can find another position, and if we do, then I will film that later on. So stay tuned. Okay guys, so we've been patiently waiting here for a potential setup, and it looks like US oil is going to potentially be our best bet here. We've had a big breakout of overnight highs here, you can see. Okay, overnight highs are here. We had a big bullish volume. We've got a big void in price over here as well. Prices pulled down, and this 30-minute candle is pushing back up quite nicely. If we have a look at the 15-minute, we can see that we had a push down. We're flipping bullish. So yeah, we're just going to see how this next two minutes or so can go, and hopefully if we can get a little bit more volume, I may take the buy here. So let's see how it goes. Okay guys, so Aussie USD has also just given us a pretty nice setup. Okay, we got a break of this candle's high, and due to bullish pairs on bullish movement on these pairs, I'm quite happy to take this trade. This area was a little bit of a worry as it was a supply zone, as you can see, but I think with liquidity above these highs here, we're going to continue to the upside. So what I've done is I popped my stop loss below the candle, which broke the candle's high here, which is this one. We are moving into a bit of profit now. I've made it as a 35-cent trade, just to keep the risk a little bit lower. But if we can get up to our first TP there, which is 11.4 pips, we're going to be in good stead to take out that loss we took earlier. So let's see how this goes, and we'll let this one run. We're still looking at oil. And if oil gives us an entry, we'll also take that. So this is 829. There we go. So we've got a 2.5 risk to reward ratio on this trade, which is looking good. So we'll see how this one plays out, and we'll come back in a bit. Alright then guys, and oil is also giving us a trade here. We had a nice push up, so we're going to go for a look at this trade. This is going to be our first TP up here. Okay, this is on the 30-minute chart. We can see we've got this void in price here, and we've also got nice clean traffic up to the origin of this move down. So we're quite happy with this trade. I'm going to move our stop loss to the candle just below the candle which broke the candle's high. Okay, we're going to give it a little bit of breathing room, which is this candle here. This was the bullish momentum which broke the candle's high. So we will take our trade, our stop loss from there, which is a 2.6 risk to reward ratio on oil. So again, let's see how this goes. We've got a $1 lot on here, and hopefully this can give us what we want. This should be around a $70 win if we can get up to our first TP there. Okay, getting some nice volume there now with this new 30-minute candle, filling this void. This area may give us a bit of a pause, but if we can break through that and continue to the upside, that would be fantastic. 4-hour chart has also just broken above a candle's high here, which is looking nice. And as you can see, we've got a nice zone for us to meet up here. So we'll just let these two trades run. We've got Aussie USD going, which is currently playing a little bit of pullback, but nothing too crazy. Okay, we have closed above this zone here, which I'm happy about. So hopefully we can get this to flip bullish now and take out liquidity above these highs and look to make this wick fill up here. So let's see. Alright then guys, so the two trades, oil is kind of still going a bit sideways, and Aussie USD is coming towards our stop loss, but hopefully we can keep pushing up. Now I've just been looking around at other trades potentials, and we've got one here on gold just playing out. We've got our usual looking bullish move. We've got this bearish candle closing above the zone still, and then we've had a break of the candle high there. So we're going to be a little patient and see if we can get a bigger push there, which we've just got. Now obviously we've got quite a few trades on here, but there's quite a lot of opportunity, and if something matches my rules, then there's no point not to take it, especially as we're not over risking at the moment. So we're going to see how this goes. We've also got Euro GBP, could give us the similar setup with a breakout of the lows here, but I'm liking the better look of gold because gold has broken through. We've had a failure to break back into the zone. Okay, things are slowing down, so if we could get into the trade in a second, then that would be great. So let's just see how it goes, and I'll see if we break down below this low. If we come back up and break this high again, then we may take the entry, but we're still being patient. We'll see how we go. Still got those other two trades running. Aussie USD is looking rather unfavorable, but if we can keep pushing up, that would be fantastic. And oil is just kind of also looking a little less unfavorable at the moment, but we'll see. Alright then guys, so we've taken the gold trade. As you can see, price is pushing up quite nicely now, $14.50 in profit. Reason why I've taken it is obviously, as I said, we had that breakout of that candle top there. We pulled back, which gave us a good opportunity to get in with a lower risk. We've only got a 77 pip stop and a potential for 215 pip gain, which will give us around, with the price we've got, around $100 in profit, maybe a little bit less actually, but we'll see. We're currently $30 in profit at the moment. The other two trades, as you can see on the screen right now, are out of profit by about $16, but gold is pushing up really nicely, and we could potentially look to get to our first TP relatively quickly here with a very low risk. Okay, might look to bring stop loss below this low now. In fact, I'm going to do that. Go to the chart, and that is 50.16. So I could almost bring my stop loss to break even here, but I'm going to give it a little bit of breathing room, looking for price to continue up, and that would be fantastic, and that will counteract the losses that we've taken currently on Aussie USD and oil, although they haven't lost yet. Aussie USD is probably going to hit our stop loss, I would say. It's looking fairly bearish, but anything could happen. We could get a flip up bullish here, and then US oil, still doing its thing. We are recovering a little bit, and if we can make this is a new higher high, this is the new higher low, and we can keep pushing up, making new higher high, then we can continue up, and we still have some of this void to fill, and also we've got a strong area up here. So I'm still happy with the oil trade. Aussie USD not looking as favorable, but let's see how it goes. Gold is still pushing up quite nicely. If we can get another few pips, then that would be fantastic. So let's see how it goes. Okay guys, so Euro GBP is also giving us a setup. Now I'm wondering whether we take that or not. Obviously we've got 3 trades running currently. Gold has pulled back a little bit, so we've not quite got as much profit as we originally had. Still got 16 minutes on this candle, but we've got exactly the same setup, and so do you know what? We're going to take it. Feel pretty confident in the trade. I'm only going to do a 25 cents lot because we've already got quite a bit of risk on the go. Okay, stop's going to go above here for now, just so we can get our profit target, which is a 1-to-1, which takes us down towards this level here, which I think is going to be visited. We can go to our 5-minute chart now, find the candle which broke the low, which is going to be just there to minimize our risk, and that is a 3-pip stop. There we go. So yeah, let's see how that goes. This is only going to be a very small loss if we don't get it, but we can obviously get a 1-to-2 here, which is fantastic if we do keep pushing down. Gold is pulled back a bit. Hopefully we can keep pushing up with this new voluminous spike. Aussie USD is still kind of playing with our emotions a little bit, but even if we do lose that, it's only going to be about $15, which I'm not too bothered about. And oil is recovering a little bit, and hopefully we can keep moving to the upside. The higher time frame candles still looking pretty good. This hour candle's respecting this candle's low at the moment, and obviously we have no top wick, so if we can flip bullish, we've still got 45 minutes of this candle left. So if we can flip bullish on this candle and break this candle's high, then we're going to be looking good. So yeah, I'll keep you updated, and we'll see how they go. Hey guys, our trade on Euro GBP did take a loss. So that's a $10.10 loss there, which is not too bad, but the potential gain there would have been great. So yeah, we'll let that one do its thing. We did get the entry, but obviously we've pulled back a bit. Not to say that we won't continue to the downside now, but we tried to minimize our risk by having our stop above the volume candle, which broke the low, but unfortunately we got stopped out there. So we just carry on, and we just look at the other trades, which hopefully we'll be able to continue our winning streak. Obviously not a winning streak today, but overall being profitable on this challenge. So let's see. Alright then guys, so just a quick update. We've got gold here pushing up with new highs, which is lovely. That is currently looking at around $65 in profit, which is great, taking back away from our loss earlier. So I'm going to take 45 cents off there, which is now $62 there. So our first TP got taken out just here. Okay, stop loss is a break even. We're going to leave this 5 cents running for the rest of the day. We could potentially see this bad boy come all the way up to this area up here. Okay, so we'll just let that run. Aussie USD has made a surprising comeback. I did actually move our stop just a touch down to this area, because this was looking a little bit too close. I thought I'd give it a little bit more breathing room, make it an even 5 pips for our loss. We haven't got out of the woods yet, but this is obviously a good sign of reversal. The 15-minute chart has liquidity grabbed off these equal lows here, and now it's breaking new highs, which is good. And also the 30-minute is looking pretty good, but this, as I say, this could still flip bearish completely and take us out. Oil, on the other hand, is still sort of playing in its area. We haven't had anything dramatic happen. I'm still banking on this 1 hour candle to either flip bullish or close above the zone here, and then the next candle break above that candle's high. We have still got this void to fill here, which I am still happy with to stay in the trade. So we'll see how it goes, and good result there on gold. That now makes our loss totally, for now, locked in only $2 on the day, so break even currently on the day. And we just got the others running for hopefully gonna change that and make it into profit for the day. So let's see how it goes. Okay guys, so we're going a little bit mad here, but we have got a potential for another trade later on, which is on GJ. Now this is a very big session. Normally I wouldn't trade this much, but because we had obviously our 2 losses, we then had a couple of good opportunities. Like this Euro GBP trade was a good opportunity, but we got stopped out, but only for $10. In the grand scheme of things, that's next to nothing for a potential gain of like $25. So yeah, you know, that's what we're doing it for. If this candle in 25 seconds can close in this situation, and then the next candle can break above this candle's high, then I'm definitely going to take a position here for price to continue to the upside. Because if we go to the larger time frames, we can see the 4 hours broken out quite nicely, giving us the same setup. But if we go to the left here and find price, let's go to the daily, it'll be a lot quicker. Zoom out. You can see that we're currently in this huge move up, which is super clean traffic. Okay, got very clean traffic here. We've got a big fair value gap here on the daily. We've got a area, voluminous area here, which obviously pushed price down. So we've got places for price to go. We've got this area, and of course, even up above, major liquidity up here. So we're on the way up. So if we do get that that situation in the next few minutes, then I will be looking to take a trade. Let's see actually if we get that. It is moving at the moment. It could happen as soon as or any time. I'm just going to quickly look at gold, see how gold's doing. Gold is fine. AU closed nicely bullish, which is nice to see. So if we can keep pushing up here on the 30-minute, that would be great. Oil is still playing for our emotions, but I'm still liking the look of it. So let's go back to GJ. And yeah, I'm just going to get some volume here. Right, I'm going to leave this and come back when hopefully we are potentially going to get an entry, or if we don't get an entry. Okay? Okay, I didn't have to wait too long because we are getting pretty close to an entry here. So our trade will look a little something like this. Okay, we're going to get a 15 pip potential move here, potential TP, 15.5 pips there. Okay, and then what we would do is once we've broken that candle's high and we're entered the trade, we'll find the candle which broke the high, and then we'll go from there. So still some more waiting to do, so I'll come back soon. I'm going to set a load of alerts because I'm just going to pop out the room, and then I can run back in if it hits. So see you in a sec. Quickly though, Aussie USD pushing up quite nicely. That is nice to see. Oil still doing what it was doing before, but if Aussie USD can now break up above these highs, that's going to be fantastic. Okay, see you in a sec. Okay guys, I just ran back in the room as all my alerts just gone off. We haven't created a break of the high yet, and we're pushing back down now, but if we can get that break of that high, then obviously that is a valid entry for us. Let's just have another quick look at the trades we are currently in. The runner on gold is doing well. We did push up quite high, but we've just had a little turn back round now at the moment, which is okay. Oil is now created a large bottom wick on this previous candle and a wick on this one too, so if we can look to push up, that would be fantastic. Annoyingly, Aussie USD has actually went into profit and then has pulled back a little bit. Not to say that we can't continue and get back up there, but we'll just have to wait to see how that goes. We haven't created a new high yet, so we'll just have to see how this one goes. I'm just going to let this one win or lose, basically. So yeah, looking good. If we can get that push up and break above that high there for GJ, then we'll be certainly taking an entry there. So let's see how it goes. Ideally, I'm not too worried about Aussie USD because it's such a small amount. I'd like oil to really push up, because even if we can get up to this area here, we're going to be looking at sort of like an extra sort of $26, even all the way up here is going to be about $70 or so. So my main focus is US oil, and obviously want the runner on gold to go, and also GJ now. So let's see how it goes, and come back if we do get that entry on GJ. See you in a sec. Okay guys, so we just had that push above and we've broken that candle's high now, so I haven't entered the trade just yet, so we're just going to get things running. I'm going to go for a 50 cents lot, and we entered back down there. Oh, quick buy. Actually, that would have been there. So we're looking for a 16 pip lot. The 5-minute candle that broke the high, I'm actually going to pop it below this one because this one is still forming. And when we hopefully get a big push up, I then will change that. So we've got a 6.5 pip stop and a 16 pip gain. So it's a 2.46 risk to reward, which is nice. So we'll see how this goes. I'm looking at the other trades and I can see that Aussie USD has also pushed back up. So let's see how this goes. I'm going to mark the stop loss here, chart. Go down to here and we're going to go for just below that point there. We'll actually put it below this blue candle for now. No, we're not. We're going to put it below this big one here. That's a 6.5, which is 838. 38. Wonderful. Okay, so yeah, we had that push up there. And now we've got Aussie USD. As you can see, we've pushed back up, which is nice. Oil, that's US 30. Oil is giving us a push up as well. And gold is still doing its thing. So things are looking pretty good. If we can get up to here, 16 pips at a 50 cents lot on GJ is going to be... Now sometimes my... the tool I use gives me a weird, yeah, it says it's going to be 73p on here, which is definitely not correct. So anyway, we'll see how this goes, and we'll come back when we got some more info. But everything is looking pretty good. Okay, jumping back in for Aussie USD, we've now pushed up into the most profit we've had so far, which is great, making new highs. Hopefully now we can continue up, taking liquidity off these highs here and move towards our first TP. GJ's had a bit of a pullback, but hopefully we can just pull back and have another reaction, pushing up, making a new high. Gold is still kind of actually turning around, so our runner could potentially move to the upside, which is great. And oil is now turning back up towards break even, which would be awesome for that to break into profit as well. So still not much really going on. Hopefully GJ is sort of like, GJ and oil are the ones I really want to do well here. So let's see how they go. And we'll keep you updated and come back in a minute. Okay guys, it's quite a long video today, isn't it? Bit of an update. As you can see, GJ has moved up beautifully. We're powering up through there. Currently about $15 in profit there. Our runner on gold came back to break even, but we're not too worried about that. But we did take what we wanted there, so happy for that. And Aussie USD is still pushing up as well, so looking good. Oil is just around break even. So hopefully we can get a push up there, and yeah, everything's looking good so far. Hopefully things can continue in that way, and we can push up. I'm probably going to look for oil to manage the trade around this area, and then look for percentages to be taken. GJ, I'm going to hopefully just let that run to our first TP up there, and then manage the trade. So we'll pop that in there. And Aussie USD, we're just going to let that run, maybe look to manage the trade just below this major resistance here, which is actually coming up very soon. So yeah, everything's looking good. I'm happy with that. We are now in profit on the day. If I close out 80% on Aussie USD, which I'm not going to do right now, but we are currently at $300.15 in profit on the day. Sorry, on the challenge. So let's see if we can go. I can see GJ is getting some volume pushing up, which is great. So we're just staying patient and we'll see how this goes. I am going to move the Aussie USD stop loss now. Going to move it just below this little candle here for 1.7 pips. Ooh, GJ has just dropped out of the sky. What's going on there? We were at $15, now we're at break even. Hopefully that can continue to the upside. Having a bit of a pullback, but that's okay. Yeah, as I say, Aussie USD are going to bring that stop loss now to just below that little candle. Right there. Where is it? Yeah, it's that one there. So that is 7857. That just eliminates a little bit of risk, and we're only going to be risking now 1.7 pips on this trade. Could bring stop loss break even, but I always like to give it a little bit of room before I fancy bringing probably stop loss break even when we make this high again. Up there, oil pushing up, and GJ pushing up again. We just had a bit of a sudden pullback, but overall we've still got 24 minutes on this 30-minute candle, so we'll see how things go. Okay guys, so just an update. I've done some managing on the trades away from the computer, so I'll just run through that now. Oil, we've got our 80% taken here. Okay, we actually managed to get a nice volume spike up into profit, and then we managed to close our 80% there for $15.20. Okay, Aussie USD, much the same. We managed to close out just below, I think it was around here, for $16.20. We still got a runner on that one. And GJ, we have absolutely exploded through our first TP. Okay, we actually did take our 45 cents there, and we took it around the top of this candle. It wasn't too far away here, and that was for $20.90, and we still have a runner going on there. The runners are currently running at around $14 total profit, with a locked in profit for the day of $327.94 on the account, and $47.77 locked in for the day without the runners included. So looking very good. I'm actually going to close out GJ because I am going out in a minute, and that is a really nice closure up there. Okay, Aussie USD is kind of mucking around. I'm going to let that guy just keep doing its thing. Stop losses at break even. And oil, much the same. I decided to manage oil at this point here because I thought that may cause some resistance. But it actually didn't. We've closed through, and this candle now is closing and breaking above. So we'll look for price to come up here, and I will manage the trade as we go and as we get a bit closer. So really good results there. Obviously, we had that first $50 loss, but now we're back up, made that back, and made $54 currently in profit for the day. So very happy with that. It's a shame we had those two losses this morning. If we didn't have that, we would have been very close to passing phase one. We are now only around $60-ish away from that, which could be made in one trade if we can get that going this week. So we'll leave these runners going. I'm going to go out for a bit. I'll come back. We'll see how the runners ended up, and then I'll finish the video there, and we'll move on. See you in a bit. Okay then guys, so jumping back into charts, it's been a little while. Unfortunately, we had some news come out at 1:30 for USD, which was PPI, and that made price come down, tap into our break-even zone, and then prices just rocketed up from there and would have taken out, our runner would have been up there for about, I don't know, maybe a extra $10 or so, which is a shame, but it is what it is. That's what runners are for. And then US oil also did the same. It came back down to our break-even. I think actually the break-even ended up making us lose $1 or something. But that basically means, and I'll put it on the screen now, that after a $50 loss this morning, we're actually up $52.73. So on the account, even though we're at negative, we made about $100 in total with our trades today. Quite a busy trading day today, to be honest. Quite a lot of trades, as you can see on the screen, but lots of great opportunities, and you know, some low risk ones like that Euro GBP trade, which, you know, we took it. It was only a $10 loss, potential of like a $25 gain. So that's why we had quite a small lot size on there. Didn't work out, but you know, that was fine. And then so on total now, that gives us a $332.90 towards that $400 goal for phase one. So we've got about 67 or whatever dollars it is left to get, which we may find today, but I have got a busy afternoon. I am back in the house from 3 o'clock till about 4, so maybe we might be able to find something then, but we shall see. But other than that, a great day, and yeah, I'm probably going to leave this video here. So if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. Go join our Discord. Discord's getting very busy down there. We've got lots of you guys chatting away, and it's fantastic. Lots of trades going up from you guys and also myself, and there will be more things added over there, and that's kind of where the community is based right now. Check out the Telegram as well, but Telegram's going to sort of now get a little bit quieter. Discord is definitely ramping up, and it's going to be probably just easier for me to have it all in one hub, and I use Discord quite a lot anyway. We have clothing brand coming out, or actually will be out now, so go check that out. The link will be down in the description as well. Trade inspired clothing, so you can wear it while you're trading, wear it while you're out. We've got logo stuff, we've got other stuff as well, the Traders Club, so go check it out. But anyway, hope you guys have a great week, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.